Hi everybody, today I want to show you some vintage cookbooks that I was able to pick up on my Christmas vacation in the US, and these were originally my grandmother's or my great-grandmother's even. So I'm super excited to share with you today some of her cooking books. So this first one I have on the table that I want to start with is a Kerr home canning cookbook. It is really cool. As you can see, originally it was 25 cents. And then when you open up the cover here, you can see the copyright date, which are 1948, 1950, 52, 53. So this is definitely from the 1950s, and it is super cool. It has really fun pictures. I mean, look at these little cartoon decorations showing you the process of canning, as well as valuable information like timetables for canning. Just the entire process is here, as well as some recipes that you can see she's thrown in. Evidently, somebody really liked pickles, because there are several pickle recipes that I have found stuffed in her books or marked to remember. And that's kind of cool. And here I can even see like her handwriting of how to do the pickled okra. So clearly she enjoys pickle making. Look at that. So yeah, it just goes through like several types of jellies and jams and canning recipes that are really fun to look at and make. I hope I will be making them in the future. Okay, so then I also have this baking book, Fleischmann baking book, which is also really cool. Here you can see the note my grandma put. Page 30 is the good bread. Yeah, so it has several pictures which are helpful, and recipes, and just interesting creations that I really can't wait to try some of these. Then, for a funny one is this one, Wild Game Care Cooking. This was hilarious when I saw it from the College of Texas, because not only does it talk about, like deer, okay, venison is pretty standard wild game food, but let me show you there's much more than just venison. On the menu we have squirrel, rabbit, possum, raccoon, ducks and geese, pheasants, quail, doves, turkeys, rail, and woodcock. Wild duck, wild turkey, wild goose, quail, dove, pheasant. Yeah, so here, okay, squirrel, possum, raccoon, oh my goodness, hilarious. And the pictures are just really funny as well, because here, as you can see, you've got this little squirrel or little rabbit here. They're cooking fried rabbit recipe. I don't think you would actually be happy about that. But this is just kind of interesting and unique. And no, I don't think I'm ever going to cook raccoon, but nevertheless, it was a fun find. And then Party Jewels from Modern Living. This was really cute when I saw it. There's a little greetings, and it talks about different recipes for your party, which is really cute. And the date on this, I thought I had found it, but I don't remember. But it looks kind of 50s. Let's see, from the pictures, I would guess, yeah, probably 50s, maybe 60s. So yeah, there's several like recipes that you can make for when you have people over at your house and that sort of thing, which is cute. This one was Presto cooker recipe book. So this one also had some fun things in it. Look at these pictures of the kitchen. Really fun. Copyright 1946. Wow. So this is really fun. It has several recipes and things like that. You can choose your soup, your bread, your main course, that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm excited to try some things out of that one too. This one looked really cool because of Mexican cookery. So it's going to have recipes, Mexican recipes from 1949. So really old-fashioned recipes, which is cool. I love Mexican food, so I can't wait to try some of these. And I don't know how authentic they are, but hopefully they're authentic. And yeah, I'm hoping they'll be like Tex-Mex, because Tex-Mex is my favorite. It's what I grew up with. So yeah, really very fun. From San Antonio, Texas, so I'm guessing it's Tex-Mex. And then look at this. This is such a cute picture in here. Good recipes, oat milk cookies. My grandma definitely has sweet tooth. Like everything almost she marked was usually for something sweet, or bread, or pickles. So yeah, there's many recipes in here which are super fun. And even like different cuts of pork, which is helpful. Yeah, so I'm excited to look in here and pick some things and try to make them. This one is super funny because it's made for a teenager, actually. Tina in the kitchen, and it looks, yeah, maybe 1960s. Yeah, 1964. And when I was reading in the back here, let me see if I can find it. Party giving hints. Make your plans early was really cute. Start by discussing ideas with your mother. You'll want to see if the party fits in with her plans, as well as the family schedule of activities. It's so cute. Yeah, it's really made for a teenager to help them like plan an event. Like make sure you check with mom, kind of thing. Very cute. Oh, here's somebody got some food here. But yeah, really cute and interesting to see, like, wow, you know, our modern day, we don't really have cookbooks for teenagers. You know, cooking is seen as either an art or something kind of old-fashioned, or just, you know, just to be done to be healthy and to hurry. But it was really part of the culture back in the 60s, even for teenagers. And then this one was really cool. 500 delicious dishes from leftovers. I was like, well, that's fun. So some good ideas in here, and it's pretty old. You can see 1940, so really cool. Some interesting recipes and things you can do. So I'm excited to explore that. And then here is just a canning tomatoes cookbook. Oh, this one definitely is very short and brief. Probably 1975. So this is just a very colorful and quick read of how to do your canning tomato process. I thought it was, you know, even though probably this information I already know, I thought, oh, it's kind of interesting. Let's see the water bath canning, and yeah, why not hold on to that? And then freezing is fun. I thought, this actually is really good information, because, you know, sometimes you're like, how long can I actually leave something in the freezer? And this has like all of your basic information about like what you can freeze and what you shouldn't freeze and that sort of thing. And this one is basically in mint condition, 1958. So yeah, this one not only is interesting, it's practical. And then this one, Texas grain-fed beef, which now we know grass-fed is better. But this one was just fun because, and helpful, because it has like all the cuts of beef. One of these pamphlets shows you like all the different cuts, so you can, you know, try something different. Yeah, this picture here, I was like, oh, okay. Because, I don't know, when I go to the store, I don't really know all the different cuts, or in Korea, I could definitely go to the butcher. But now I can actually potentially ask for a different cut or look for a different part of the cow to cook. Yeah, so I thought this is interesting to hang on to, just for future reference. Because even though I could look on the internet, I don't know, there's something about having an actual book that I enjoy. And then this one is very old and kind of falling apart. But I thought, she must have cooked a lot out of it, so it probably has some really good recipes. Because look at that. That's a mess. So it might be really good, and I just wanted to hold on to that. And then there was this insert I saw, sourdough. So it tells you how to do your old-fashioned sourdough starter. So I want to try that. And I kind of want to compare, like, is it different than what people are posting today? Because sourdough was kind of the fashion during COVID, right? Is it the same? Is it different? So yeah, I'm gonna kind of look at that. Old-fashioned versus modern. Like, what are people doing now, and is it the same? Is it different? So yeah, I'm gonna look into that. And then last, this one is not actually a cookbook, but it's a traveling guide, and it looks really fun. The great camping craze, which is actually quite relevant to now because, right, like camping has gone way up in the US since COVID hit because it's a safer way to vacation without, risking exposure. So yeah, I'm excited to read this and to see, what did it say then, and has it changed, that sort of thing. So I'm actually going to read this sometime just to see, wow, and then look, it has like this old-fashioned car ad, which is kind of fun. Yeah, so all in all, I was excited to see these and glad that I could take them. And so hopefully I will be bringing some recipes from them in the near future. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and look through your grandma's old cookbooks or your great-grandmother's things, or see what you find at the antique store, because you never know what treasures can be found